Hello, this is Johnny. Just got this from Walmart that just came in, and it was for $9.99, and with tax and free shipping is $106. So let's go ahead and open this up. Now, it's a Galaga like the big one that they sell a long time ago, but this one come with Galaga 88. So it's 15.75, 40 centimeter height. Okay, and it's called a Countercade. So Galaga and Galaga 88. So the reason I bought this was mainly because of this one, because I already have a Galaga from Lumsco, Lumsco, and their game is really nice and it's flat down. Where arcades, there's always like screen is always standing up. So in the near future, I'm going to redo the monitor, so the monitor will be all tilt down instead of tilting up. So let's go ahead and open this up, see if any scratches, anything wrong with this thing. Because Arcade1up, one thing is you buy so much, you start to realize that there's always some issue with the arcade. Mrs. Patman, not Mrs. Patman, the Patman 40th anniversary. That one, everything was good, but the only thing was the screen was not good. So let's see if this one has probably will have the same issue. This is a Generation 2 model. So it comes with the booklet, and it comes with a power, okay, and then there's a thing to keep it the smell. You need that definitely, because I have received some that they smell bad. I'm like, and those are the older model. They've been sitting around for maybe a year, 2 years. So they have this kind of dent smell, like the particle wood. It smell kind of dent, and it didn't smell good. It smelled awful. Okay. So let's look at the artwork. So they have something on here so you can peel off. Okay, that's nice. And there's a screen pillar. So here a little, no, it's good on top. Okay. Did a nice job on the side. A little bit white over here, I don't know why. Sticker is not covered all the way. A little bit here too. They didn't put it in. Just look like there's a crack here when they put this. When they put that over the wood, there's a little crack. And the thing is not all the way in. I imagine in the future, this, if it's too hot if you put this in a hot area, this might peel off a little bit. It's not that. The sticker doesn't seem to be that. But it does have the trim, and they do put a tape here. Now I noticed that if this tape stay here too long, it will put a black mark on it, because a new one, if you peel off, it's not noticed too bad. But I noticed some of the older one, when they tape it, you peel off, you see a kind of like mark here. It doesn't come off, and it looked like they did a test on it before they release it. It's not perfect on the wood area, but I think it's pretty acceptable. One thing I hate is they always put this thing over the screw, and so when you peel it off, in order to get rid of the plastic, you would have to, like, maybe you have to take the, you have to take that off to get it to work correctly. All right, let's cross our fingers. Hopefully this doesn't have the screen, the plexiglass. Hopefully it's good. All right. Oh, it's hard to take this off whenever you put it underneath the. Yeah, I still leave some of this plastic because it's stuck in there. So I try my best to take everything off. Okay, let's check the screen. The screen looks very nice. I don't see any scratches on my screen. Because last thing I want is a scratch. So screen is very good. I guess they put a more thicker plastic. I mean this one. So it does protect it pretty well. Alright. So the problem now is I need to get this thing plugged in. So let me get this taken off. And let's see if this thing's long enough to reach my power cord over there. Alright, let's see if it will reach. Okay, I got it plugged in, so let's check it out. This is the one I think is a 4.5 inches screen. Yeah, roughly about 4.5 or 4 inches screen. It's hard to tell. About 4 inches on the screen, but the screen itself is pretty wide. Just the screen on the game is smaller. But let's go ahead and turn this one on. See. This game, when I first turn it on, you hear the sound go kaboom, you know, when it first started. And they have a whole bunch of checkerboard, like testing the game. So I have the same problem on the left. Okay, so let's compare this screen with this screen. Okay, see this screen, if you look from the top, it's good. You look at from the side, it's good. Looking from the right side, let me make this brighter. Okay, you look at from the left side. The left and right, the screen is all good. Okay, on this game. Okay, no issue with this screen. Okay, now with this screen, here are some of the problems. You look straight at it, it's good, but when you start turning sideways, the color starts fading away. See that? And when you go to the front, it's good, and you go to the right, it's good. See that? But when you turn to the left, that's the sad thing about the vertical screen. They can't get a monitor correctly to. Now if you look to the top, the color is still good. See that? Okay, and of course the bottom is going to be good. So this screen is good to be not vertically but horizontal, with this one facing down, because this side is real bad. So if you face this screen this way, it will be good. But the problem is this screen is not made. This game is made to be vertical. So But yeah, Arcade1up never have anything come out is perfect. I don't know. I mean, very seldom. Maybe, in my opinion, on all the arcade I bought, Ninja Turtle is the only one that come to the closest. But the introduction music is not the original. It's just bad. So yes, it's always something wrong. Always something wrong. Okay, up and down doesn't do anything on this controller. I thought it was broken. I said no. This game is only do left and right. So in order to change screen, you go up and down. They kind of put something on the inside, so up and down don't do anything. So it's only left and right. So if you want to switch the game from that to this, you have to go left and right. Okay. All right, and volume control. Yeah, let's turn it up, see how loud it gets. And let's go ahead and start the game. Let's start with the new one. Well, let's go ahead and, I don't know. Let's go ahead and start the original one. Now I will have to play on the left, on this side, in order for me to see the screen, because if I play on that side, I'm just gonna be the whole time complaining about the screen than anything. Alright. Now you know the marquee doesn't light up compared to this one. This one does light up. Light up very nicely. They have the full everything. This one doesn't. This one only have the top. The top is cut off. There's no continuation of the artwork, as you can see. They could have got rid of that. They could have gone inside and then delete this. That is a poor artwork. I mean, if you going to just show this, at least get rid of this. You know what I'm saying? See this? They don't have that. Okay, it's just the artwork. Okay. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be picky, but yeah, I mean, look. You know, come on, man. You cut it off. Now, if you're gonna cut it off, at least bring it down so you can see the picture. There's no picture underneath. It's just one speaker. Okay. So, and then Marquia doesn't light up. And let's compare the artwork sideways. Okay, both have the same artwork. This one look like that, and this one look the same. So the artwork is pretty much the same. The color wise, about the same color. So yeah, the side art is about the same. This one have some kind of writing at the bottom. This one don't. This one is just solid. Okay, and this one have some kind of writing. I'm not sure. I'm not sure why I have some writing. Okay, just saying who made it. That's pretty much it. All right, and let's look at the back view. Okay, a real poor in the back. They don't try to put any effort on making it look nice. Okay, and then when they put a sticker, it make it worse. You got a sticker mark. All right, so that to me is a poor thing. And this one, it's like that. Okay, and I believe they about the same price. All right, but this one, I think this one is $119. But this one, yeah, I think I bought it for $119. This one I bought $106. So, you know, it's just a few dollar difference. But this one have the unique artwork design that Arcade1up just cannot do. Okay. I mean, if you're not gonna give us the marquee light up, but at least don't give us a screen that is half the screen is not clear. Okay. half a screen look like this. Alright. So, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, going back to the original, you just hold it. Alright, so let's check out I'm not used to when I go down this screen. If you're going to have us go sideways, at least bring this screen sideways, you know? Because when I first saw it, I'm like, I'm going down, going up, nothing moved. I thought it was broken. Then it's only sideways. So if you're gonna do sideways, make this sideways. So at least it goes sideways, you know? I don't know, it just doesn't make sense to, when you cannot go down, I don't know, not used to that. Alright, let's try the Galaga 98 is one of my favorite Galaga game. I like this one. Once I start playing this one, I fall in love with this one more than I did with the original one. So yes. So when I saw Arcade1up is coming out with this, I'm like, oh yeah, I need to get it. Even though it's only 2 games compared to Mrs. Pac-Man, same price. I got it for also, I think maybe like, yeah, I think it's same price, $99. No, I got that one. No, I got that one a little bit more expensive. $129. I got that one for $129. Alright, let me turn this one off. Yeah, it's hard to play when you're looking through the phone. I did bad. I only died already twice. Now try to adjust the screen. I got killed already. Yeah, when I first played this game, it was from Turbo Express or Turbo 16, TurboGrafx 16. That's when I first saw this, and then when I saw that this also is in arcade using May, I'm like, oh yeah, I need to have this game as well. So I think there's another one called Galaga 3. Oh, they have a different name. Forgot the other name. But Galaga 3 and the other name, they're the same game, it's just different name. But there's another one out there that is real cool. And then Venus is also a good shooting game like this. I like that one too. So they're kind of related. And then there's another one spinning one called Joust, not Joust. It's I think it's GYUSS or GYRUSS. That one is good too. I love that game. Alright, let me see which one I'm in. I'm a first or single? Single, okay. Ah! Okay. Man, this game is... Did they put it on hard or something? I went the wrong direction. Alright, that's poor playing. I haven't played for a long time. It's very rusty. Alright, so let's measure the screen. Those of you who never seen Generation 2, let's measure the screen so you know what size is it. That's the loudest you get. Just let you guys know I got it all the way up to the loudest. So it is 8 inches on the screen from bottom to top. It's about a little bit less than 6.4. About 6.4. Straight up 6.4. And of course, 4.8. So it's a 4.8 going straight across, 4.8. So, and then the DAC is, of course, very small, 9.5. So this one is 9.5 wide on the side. The DAC is 9.5 wide. I just dropped mine. So those are curious as how wide this is. This is 9.5. See right there? 9.5. So, and the height while ago, we look at the box, so that's correct height. Alright, so it's not bad. I like it. I like this Galaga 88 because I always love Galaga. And I just wish the screen would tilt more than standing up straight. Because a lot of game, it looked nice tilting sideways. At least, maybe 65 degrees at least. So it would look nice. Alright, that's pretty much it on Galaga 88. I like the game. I like the way it look. Everything is good. They got the stuff. The screen is not messed up like the old one I bought. But one thing is that when you come over here on the sides, you get blurry double vision, which hurt your eye when you look at it. So, and then you have to make sure your screen straight forward or a little bit toward the right. Those screen will look good when you play like that. You either have it tilt a little bit sideways, but do not play like this. Even a little bit like this, it will bother your eyes big time. So you need to either play straight or tilt a little bit. Okay? That way, if you accidentally tilt your head a little bit over this side, you still won't have that problem. But if you play straight ahead and if you tilt your head a little bit this way because you're watching the plane, then yeah, you're gonna start seeing the double vision, and then it's gonna give you. So yes, I'm just telling you what I see. I'm not trying to make Arcade1up look bad. I'm not demoting them or do anything, but just let you guys know that if you was to go out and get this is what you to expect. So that's how my YouTube video are. I tell you what I see. If something is not correct, I will put on the description, say, oop, I made a mistake on the video, so here's the correct information. But yeah, this is pretty much, this is what I see. And based on the new model, they did a better job because it's like the same as the new generation 2 or 3 now. This voice could be adjustable down and up. But if anytime you accidentally pull this out, there's a spring in the middle. That's what keep it like, feel a little bit of tightness. Where this one, there's no spring. You just click, see? Just on and off, okay? So the reason this feel a little bit pressure when you push it is, see, if you push it, it kind of spring back because there's a little spring inside the middle of that little plug. So when I was moving my Mrs. Pac-Man joystick, because the joystick button was over here and I didn't like it, so I moved the second player over to this side, because that way when I play in the game I don't accidentally hit the button. And so I adjust the 2-player button to here, so this side become a fire button. So instead of playing with my left hand, I'll be playing with my joystick with the right hand. So that's how I know that I accidentally when I was pulling the pin off the joystick, the wire. I accidentally pulled this out, and then I couldn't figure out where the spring go. The spring go to this one in the middle, not on this one. This one don't have spring. And I don't know why they have 2-player. You know, to me, this is a real small arcade, and I just move the 2-player to the other side so I don't accidentally hit it. So when I play, let me go ahead and bring that out. Let me show it to you. Alright, let me turn on the Pac-Man. Let me give you this is my advice if you have problem when you playing with this game, because when you playing, your hands over here and then you're doing the fire button. This one you cannot. The fire button is always on the right side, so you have to play with your left hand. And every time you play left hand, when you're playing like Dig and Dug or Galaga, you reset the game. Okay, now this one already have Galaga. Now what I did is I took the second player, the A button, which is the starting the game, and move it over here. And so now you see the A over here. See? So I moved this over here. I didn't meant to start Pac-Man. Pac-Man doesn't use the push button, it's just joystick only. But yeah, this one, I moved the second player to this side because it's same two little thing, 2 little icons, same thing. So I put the A shooting button here. So now, if I was to play, you know, the Galaga, and now we could compare the 2 Galaga. So we playing the Galaga, I press this button instead of that button, and so I play with my left hand and shooting with my, you know, so 1 player, and then I play with my right hand, so I don't have anything to create to reset the game. So that's my advice to you. But just be careful when just my advice to you, if you're going to pull the wire out from here and put it here, do one at a time so you know exactly which one goes to which. Because if you pull both of them, I don't know if theirs will be any different if you reverse it or not. I don't know if there will be any problem. But I pull the one from the right, put it in the right, pull the left, pull the left out and put it here. And you know what I'm saying? So now I could play like this, you know, first player, without have to, you know, worry about me hitting the button by accident. Now I got the sound turned down. I can't even hear what I'm playing. Yeah, I got it down too low. So let's see how it looks. So it's pretty much the same problem. If you look at the right here, your screen get, you know, color changes. Let's see. Oops, sorry. So if you look here sideways, so. But yeah, they're both the same Galaga. The reason I got this one was because I wanted to play Galaga 88. And also, you know, I like the artwork that they did. It's pretty nice. But if you look at it, even not looking at the original, you still notice that this is cut off the artwork. That this shouldn't be there. This two need to be deleted. So I don't know. I think the big machine doesn't have that issue, but some reason when they did that, they left the B there. It looked cheap. It looked messed up. That's the only thing I noticed right away. But other than that, yeah, everything looked good. They did a nice job on it. Alright, so that's my review, and that's my advice to Pac-Man 40th anniversary. If you have problem where when you're playing the game, your palm tend to lay here and reset, then move this over and use your right hand on that, and use your left hand to do this. So that's my, I mean, I could play on either hand. It doesn't matter if the joystick is on the left or right, you know. So I could do both. So if you have a problem with that, then I don't know. Then you might have to like flip the whole thing and reprint the artwork and put it the opposite direction. Then these two buttons will be on this side, and then you could do it like that. Yeah, you could flip. You could take this, take everything apart, flip it around, print out another artwork, because it's less than 8.5 inches. You could use a regular color printer. Print another one out, flip it, and then this button will be on this side and this two will be on this side. Then you could play on your left hand and shooting on the, you know. So that will work too. You could do it like that. But to me, this is the easiest way. I don't have to print anything else, and I could deal with the right hand and the left hand. So, and that is my solution to fix the accidentally put my palm on top of this. So, all right, hopefully this helped, and hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you later. Be safe.